Now this came up in class the other day, so I thought I would share it in a short video. We were talking about Tansau and how it connects to something I've mentioned before when we talked about the flow. When I was first taught this concept, it was explained to me like water flowing. So you can use that analogy or anything that works for you personally. But the key idea is continuity and nothing is blocked. So when we perform the Tansau, for example, in Sunam Tau, one of the most difficult parts is that flow through the wrist and into the fingers. So the energy doesn't stop, it passes through. We also have Hern and drawing into the centre line, and from there the flow continues through each finger. Now, a common mistake is that the thumb gets forgotten. So when that happens, it becomes disconnected from the rest of the hand, and that creates a significant weakness in the structure. So if we go back to the stages of learning Sunam Tau, their first stage is imitation. So you copy your sifu and you try to place everything as correctly as possible. In that stage, the thumb should be brought in and connected like this. That connection is essential. But here's the issue: when students will try to bring the thumb in, they often use too much tension and they hold it. At the same time, if you focus too much on the hand, you can forget about doing things like sing and the rising up, lifting the energy from the body. And that's where everything should start. It starts with the body, with the rising. If there's tension, especially in the thumb, it's like putting a kink in a hose so the water can't flow. So even when you bring the thumb in, it has to remain soft and it has to have like a direction. If you focus on developing flow through this area, maintaining softness, the thumb naturally connects with the rest of the hand. It's important not to put any processes on this, because then if we're processing, it means that we're thinking of certain areas rather than rising up. So the thumb naturally connects to the rest of the hand. Then as the movement comes through the wrist, the entire structure becomes stronger. And as long as you maintain Sing, combine it with Hern and connect it with the rest of the body, the knees, everything, that's where the real power comes from. Connection, not tension.